So you've lowered the temperature forecast for today, but that probably doesn't mean snow on the way.
No, not just yet. As a matter of fact, we've kind of taken some snow out of the equation for the area. You know, you've heard the old saying, on top of Old Smoky?
I sure have.
Well, today we're going to take you on top of old Mount Taylor.
Oh, wow.
The mighty San Mateos, as we like to talk about him there. Scott Arthur is actually one of our engineers here at the television station. This is where one of the many towers that send our signal out to people like you are, and he said, wouldn't you know it, there's a little bit of snow out there. 44 degrees, that's the temperature outside right now. Having just a couple of little issues with my weather system here that I'm having trouble getting it to even come up here, Mike. Trying to get some things to change. There it is. Temperature 44 in Albuquerque, 40 in Santa Fe. It's always the way it is, you know. You get some new toys out there, and first thing you know, you break them or you put a battery in backwards, and all of a sudden things don't happen. But bottom line is you can see this little bit of cool air that I was talking about there, and this cool air is trying to settle on down into the area. Now, a lot of this cool air has more to do with the cloud cover that's out there than anything else. So what I'm able to show you here is a contrast to just 24 hours ago to show you how the temperatures have changed. And you can see places like Las Vegas, Raton, and Clayton running several degrees cooler than you were yesterday, and we're about a degree or so off the mark from yesterday in Albuquerque. And it's this main reason why I've gone ahead and I've lowered those temperatures just a little bit. Seems like everything's kind of working nicely for me now. So let's go on through this. You can see the cloud band I'm talking about kind of moving into the area. That's part of a longer area of little disturbed weather that kind of works back up here towards, say, Salt Lake City in that area. Basically what's happening, that area of high pressure that we talked about, notice how it's kind of setting just off to the west of us. So what's happening, kind of wrapping around it here, we're kind of getting this north and northwest flow. What that's doing is kind of picking up these little areas of low pressure and kind of just depositing them on top of the area. And that's why we're getting this little steady stream of high clouds. But I think this is all going to shift east just a little bit. So starting tomorrow, I think we're back in the sunshine with all the folks coming to town for the New Mexico Bowl. Well, maybe that's not a bad thing. And how about this? We'll start you in the northwest, obviously, where mostly sunny skies will prevail tomorrow. We're talking slightly cooler temperatures out there, but not by much. And as we continue this little tour, we'll take you down to the southwest. Southwest showing actually some of the warmer temperatures today. You're just on the outer edge of that cloud bank, so you can see when you get the clouds, things do tend to kind of warm up a little bit for you. Temperatures here in the 50s in the east, combination of cloud cover and actually a little cool front that's kind of come through, really taking its toll here in the northeast. Not only are we cooler out there, we're also just a little on the breezy side. Meanwhile, back up in the northern mountains, I've been watching the radar very closely today. I haven't seen snow yet, but we could still get a little spot snow shower out there. Meanwhile, back towards the east mountains, nothing more than just some clouds kind of rolling overhead here. You can see our temperatures stopping in the 40s for highs in that area. And as far as the metro goes, that's the number that I have bumped down, Mike. I've taken us back to 47 degrees for a high, and you can tell from our extended forecast here that, well, we are going to be a little cooler once we get into next week for the holiday, but looks like no snow either. Sorry about that.
I am too. Okay, thank you very much, Jay.